The number one Cochran Sports Showdown is brought to you by number one Cochran, go one better, and by Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Have a greater hand in your health.
Big bowl week coming up. Pitt, Michigan State, and the Peach on Friday. You also have two big games, Alabama, Cincinnati, Georgia, Michigan. So, guys, start with you, Paul Zeise. What do you see in each of these games?
Well, I mean, I like Pitt despite the fact that Kenny Pickett's not playing. I still think they've got a really explosive offense, and they've got a lot of really good skill position players. So I just kind of feel like they'll win a game. It'll be a little bit of higher scoring game, but I think they'll win. I like Alabama to smash Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's a nice story, but they're not Alabama. And Michigan, believe it or not, I think is going to find a way to pull an upset. I just feel like that's destiny that we're going to have Harbaugh against Nick Saban in the championship game, which is tremendous. I'm just crushed, Bob, as someone who sat through the 3-0 Pitt Oregon State game, that there won't be a Sun Bowl because Miami has COVID.
All right, quickly, guys.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, the Pitt-Michigan State game, you have each team is down a Heisman contender. So I sit here and try to handicap the game. I don't know. I do think Pitt is the better team overall, and I think Pitt will probably win. But you're talking about backup quarterback against a team that doesn't have its best player. So I don't know what to say about that. I am team group of 5, so I think Cincinnati. I don't think this Alabama team is that dominant. Hasn't been as good as the general ones, but I still think Alabama will win. And I think that Georgia-Michigan game will be fun. If you like defense, it'll probably end up like 9-6.
20 seconds, Will.
Michigan State, I think Pitt's going to win. I think Kenneth Walker's identity is so tight into Michigan State offense, they're not going to overcome his absence. And I like chalk in the other two games. I think Georgia's defense is too good. And since he's a good story, and I'm happy they made it, but I think they're just not in Alabama's class.
Gentlemen, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to remind you also, number one Cochran invites you to join them in giving local restaurants a heaping helping of support during their Seasons Eatings event. Yeah, you could buy a new or pre-owned vehicle from any number one Cochran store right now, and you're going to get a $50 gift certificate to your choice of several locally owned eateries. Number one Cochran is also locally owned too. Remember that. And they've handpicked some of their best offers just for you. You can learn more anytime by going to Cochran.com or visit any number one Cochran store. And we'll be right back.